Okay, so I've heard a lot about Stellar Blade. I've heard that it's got big mounds of content, that it will shake and move you as you play. And I even heard that it is ticking off some of the most insufferable people on the internet. So I figured, why not just try the demo ourselves? We're gonna do normal mode, keep it simple and straightforward, and then we're gonna get straight into it. This is a demo that's freely available to anybody on PlayStation 5. If you wanna try it yourself, you can download it and get right into it. I mean, already I'm getting some like Nier Automata inspirations. Also like Bayonetta vibes as well with the music and art style. Ooh, golly. And also the crazy big set pieces of Nier as well. Okay. I'm about it. I like big explosions, I cannot lie. Oh, it's like Helldivers. It's Helldivers 3, boys, we got it.
Say hello to democracy!
Oh, this straight up reminds me of like BioShock Infinite.
Come on.
Break it open. Then it just explodes. Hello.
Taki? Eve, are you alright?
I'm better now that I'm not gonna die in here.
Take my hand.
Take the hand. And there we go. Now you're probably seeing why this game has pissed off some people and also captivated others. And then we get our cool suit on and we're ready to go against a disgusting looking monstrosity. Oh God. That's just horrifying. Oh, there's more than one. There's two. Oh God. So as you can see, this game has a certain aesthetic that is very appealing to some, but also could be seen as from days of old to others, you know? Like, this type of game is still common in some parts of the world, but we haven't really seen it in the West that much. And part of that is because there's been sort of a concerted effort to get away from scantily clad women headlining games and instead try to make the headlining characters, especially if they're female, more human, more normal, because not many people would be fighting in a post-apocalyptic hellscape like this in an outfit as tight as that. It's very like 2005, you know, when like every superhero movie or every sort of like weird B-list Hollywood film had everybody in horrifically uncomfortable clothing, even if it was in a matter of life or death. These are disgusting monsters. Damn. I don't even know what to say like they're inspired by. They're not Lovecraftian, they're something way grosser. There's probably a name for it, but my goodness. But what I will say is if you look past, if you can manage, oh, I got the parry. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, I suck. If you look past the initial like very obvious eye candy that they're trying to pull teenage boys in with, there actually is a pretty compelling game here. I mean, not only are there huge epic set pieces and battles, there's also a really robust combat system from what people are saying. And it's graphically very impressive. I mean, it seems like a really solid game. It just happens to also have this one thing that pisses off a chunk of the gaming community and really gets another chunk of the gaming community socks off. I'm actually really glad they decided to do a demo for this because I was not even really considering this as a game that I would get or try because I saw the teasers and the commercials and stuff and I was like, okay, it's one of those games. I'm just personally good. But that's because I just kind of assumed if they were leaning that heavily into appealing to a certain monkey brain portion, oh, that's cool, of the gaming populace, I figured that the rest of the game wouldn't really be able to keep up or wouldn't be that epic or crazy. But I mean, look at this. They're going balls to the walls. And this is the demo. This is how we're starting. And they're just like explosions galore. Golly. Oh, there goes the big one. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Like, this is actually pretty epic, but I would never have seen this or tried it really unless there were a beta. And I'm already kind of digging just the general vibe of it. Oh, we get a mini boss fight.
Is that an alpha Naytiba?
Sure. That looks like one of those. Man, I'm kind of loving the monster design though. Oh! Oh man. He's like a beast of Nurgle or like a great unclean one. This reminds me straight up of a Warhammer 40K model I have, this boss. Look at this, okay? You're gonna tell me that that thing doesn't give you like great unclean one vibes, you know? Does that not give you those vibes of just like a big disgusting ogre looking thing? I honestly love it. It's honestly pretty difficult to pull off a gross, disgusting monstrosity that has not really been seen before and that still has a unique vibe. And this monster actually seemed to have it. I'm down for it. I love gross boss fights. Let's do it. Camera lock. Oh. Yeah, the intestines seeping out. Oh, I'm not good at those parries, man. Oh, I died. I died big energy. Ooh. I guess it was scripted. I was meant to die. Look at his little hoofs. They're adorable. Maybe you're supposed to win that, and I suck so bad that I failed at it. But they still gave me the cutscene anyways.
Eve!
Another boss fight? One that I won't fail immediately?
Eve, are you all right?
She can't catch a break. What is that?
Alpha Naytiba.
Ooh. Dude. The enemy designs are preem. It's crazy.
Here, friend. It's me you want. No! Ah!
Ooh.
Sweet liberty! My arm!
Oops.
Eve, get out of here.
Okay.
Golly. My goodness. That's outrageous. Wow. Okay. Then we see some post-apocalyptic set pieces. Do we actually get to play more? I mean, granted, it's only been like 10 minutes of the demo. Usually demos are a little bit longer, but these are some crazy pretty environments. Nier Automata, even though I never like really got into it, it never like really hooked me. I could understand the appeal. Like I got why people loved it, even if for me, I just could never get crazy into it. But this seems to just take a lot of those premises and crank them. And like the environmental detail is way denser, which you'd expect. I mean, it's a next gen title, but this seems to be a pretty marked step up, which I'm here for. Oh golly.
It's because of the city's unstable terrain.
Dude, I love destructible environments. I love it. Why, like, I get ray tracing looks pretty. I understand the reflections are better, but damn, destructible environments and like collapsing buildings and stuff is just so damn cool. I wish that were like the big meta, where every game is introducing destructible environments instead of ray tracing. I mean, that would just be cream of the crop to me. That's what I'd prefer. And then we rest at camps to save and level up and heal and all that stuff. And have terrifying flashbacks. It's normal. I mean, I really think this game is a good example of why you shouldn't just whittle a game down to something as simple as how it looks or its protagonist's design or anything like that. Because if you were to do that, you would fall to your death like that. If you were to do that, you would miss out on some truly fantastic games that simply present themselves in one way, but actually can provide something much more significant and meaningful when you actually give it a chance and an opportunity to prove itself. Oh, something breaking. Oh, jeez. Booyah! Sucks to suck. Oh, what's this? More buildings collapsing. They're just showing off at this point. Ugh.
It's a trap.
Ew, real gross. It's like a gargoyle humanoid zombie. Oh, mistimed that. Oh no, okay. I can't stack them. Can't stack the dodges, bad idea. So one thing I'm picking up on is that the combat is much more about using iframes than it is about the precision of the hitboxes. So it's much more about timing than it is spacing, which is fine. But if you're trying to play it like it's about spacing, kind of like you might play a Bloodborne or something, you're gonna have a bad time because you're gonna try to just like walk and circle around the outside of the opponent when you actually need to dodge more precisely at a specific time.
You have to cross here.
So it's a small distinction to make, but it's a pretty big one. This thing is disgusting. My goodness. So it's all very crustacean themed. Except for the octopus. I don't know what the octopus technically qualifies as. Are octopuses is actually the plural, I think. Are they crustacean? No, they're not. Because they don't have a shell. What are they considered? Like a part of? What's their family? I'm gonna Google it just a second. Okay, decapod crustaceans include shrimp, lobsters, crayfish, and hermit crabs. Cephalopod mollusks include squid, octopuses, and cuttlefish. Interesting. Okay, they're cephalopods. Cool. Who knew? Sometimes people are like, Luke, why do you take so long to work through games? Like, just sit down and play it over a weekend or whatever. This is why. Because I'll fight a guy that has like a weird lobster arm, and then I spend 5 minutes Googling information about the etymology of the term octopus and whether octopuses are actually crustaceans. No, they're actually cephalopods. Okay. And then I try to learn from that, and I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. I wonder what else would fit in the cephalopod family. You know? It's a tough way to live, but it's my life. It's just what I do. See, I'm getting it down. I'm getting down. I'm talking about cephalopods while fighting big scary dudes. Okay. Okay, I got cocky. Yeah, see, it's much more about timing than anything else. Once that kind of clicks for you, then this goes pretty well. I don't have a passcode. Okay, gotta find the passcode. Open sesame, there we go. Oh, look at this place, my goodness. More octopus dudes, yeah. And now we know they're cephalopods. See, we're learning. Who said gaming wasn't educational?
Look.
Oh, oh God. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh my God.
That's not an ordinary enemy.
Nope, sure ain't. Look at that monstrosity. Golly.
Adam, get back.
I mean, this is pretty baller. They're just like casually introducing like epic boss fights like this. What even is this? This is crazy. Okay, get some damage in before he swings again. And then before we take 15 hits. Oh, fail at a parry. All part of the experience, folks. My goodness. It's also about landing these like combos, which are a little trickier to combine than you might be prepared for. Okay, his little AoE thing. Cute. Cute. See, like that double dodge where you dodge 2 attacks with 1 dodge. I love that. Oh, that's new. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're close. Oh, don't blow it, Luke. Oh, I blew it. I'm blowing it. Oh, no. Okay. We had the last couple chops in. L1. Right in the mouth hole. There it is. Ugh. Golly. I think that's the end because they're doing now a like a quick time event montage kind of thing. Ah, some of these things are so gross looking. They're like, let us show you how you do it properly now. That was a cute attempt. Watch a pro do it. Okay. April 26th. I mean, I'll be real. I was not expecting to like that, like full stop. I was kind of like braced for us to start filming this for like 10 minutes and then move on and be like, it just wasn't for me. But no, I'm actually like, there's a solid game there, a really satisfying combat system. And yes, granted, big booba. There is big booba, but at its core, it just seems to be a solid game. I know it's easy for us to whittle everything down to something as simple as what the protagonists may look like or run like, or how they sound when they talk or how they talk, what the dialogue's like. But at its core, if a video game that's focused on gameplay has solid gameplay, that's all that really matters. The rest is just set dressing. And in this case, it seems like there's just a solid combat system, crazy boss encounters, and a dark and interesting atmospheric world to explore. And after describing that, I'm like, okay, yeah, that just sounds like a fun game. You don't need to go any further. I'm down. So let me know, are you going to be checking out Stellar Blade? If you've not played the demo yet, you should, just to get a feel for it. But honestly, after playing this demo myself, I think this is now going to be on my my list for April. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. But this is the great thing about demos. Like when you put a demo out for a game that people were already kind of like on the fence about, now they can give it a shot, see its strengths or its weaknesses, and evaluate from there whether it's worth their time and money, certainly, at least before reviews come out. And the reviews being the ultimate deciding factor for most people. But let me know what you think of the game. Also, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. We're about to hit 500,000. So if you are not already subscribed on this main channel, Luke Stevens, make sure to subscribe and go over sub to my second channel, Luke Stevens Live, where we stream games like this or talking about games, all sorts of different news topics, and pretty much any video that doesn't end up on this channel ends up over there. So tons more content. Thank you for watching. I love you all dearly, and I'll see you in the next one. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.